going on, homie?
I thought you was bullshit. I was sitting here the whole time. I was like, well, shit, let me get up and let me make sure I have something to drink nearby because it's a lot of effort to move around these days.
Right?
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm starting to feel it. This is gonna be rough, bro. Hope I can make it. Hope I apologize in advance for all you Sports Fix with Stix and Anonymous homie fans out there. We're powering through some good old Rona 19 virus.
Oh, got it.
Rolling around. Been here for
shit sweet. Thinking shit sweet. Sitting up here out here hugging all up in people's face. Look at you. You're way too close. You forgot about social distancing. Hey, let's be social.
Let's not make me laugh or talk too much here. See how that's gonna roll today. I got my nice little quality Gatorade going.
Okay.
A couple things of water going.
A little promethazine.
Break this down a little bit.
Syrup.
We're gonna have to take a commercial break here every once in a while.
Got that yellow syrup, that purple syrup.
Oh man, I've loaded up on some good stuff, but
I didn't take a damn thing because I was going through my whole situation. I already had a battery of pills that I was already on, so I couldn't take a damn thing anyway. So it was just rise from your grave. I was the ultimate beast, bro.
You weren't even joking, bro. Like this shit is no bueno, man. The first 3 days, literally, I think I slept for like a total of 20-minute increments at the time, but man, this shit is freaking wild.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, what's going on with you down there in the Pacific Northwest?
Oh man, I'm not doing nothing, man. It's school time, so it's now it's time to turn your children over to the trained professionals. It's the first week of school, and that whole thing is popping off. So hey, everything is all good, man. I'm sitting up here waiting for tomorrow in defense of the throne, defense of the title. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
it is here right now. This is season 103 of the NFL on the road to the Super Bowl this year. Arizona, the Cardinals, I'll put it out there. I will go out on a limb right now. The Arizona Cardinals are not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they are not the LA Rams, because they will not be playing the home Super Bowl game and definitely will not be winning it. Book it.
A little teaser there for you all. Get
right down now
before we get into all this stuff. I know you're sitting at home waiting for your next home project though, homie. You've been quite the handyman these days.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of that. I have no tools, bro. So what I am doing is like what you would get done in 8th grade wood shop.
You just
that's what's going
necessities.
on. You got a hacksaw and you have some sandpaper, you have some wood glue, and then you just hope for the best and just try to be as careful as possible and sort of not make a mess and have situations be way worse than they started. Because that's my biggest thing, is because I have no skills in these technical trades and carpentry work, things of this nature. That is not my bag. I don't know. I don't even have a steady hand. Okay.
I seen some of your work. You're not looking too bad over there.
I just take my time. You know how it goes. Yeah, I'm saying when you're like somebody that's like what do they call that? OCD, or I got a little touch of that. Yeah, you just take your time with stuff. That's all, because you just are really concerned with stuff looking like shit. Basically, that's the big concern, is my stuff not looking like shit.
You want to get this popping off or what? We got a lot to go over.
Like, I feel like we got enough, man. We know what happened. We know what it is. And I will carry the burden on this here NFL 2000 Stix and Sports preview show, that we are the audio version. Stanley, Dean, and Billy Hoyle throwing alley-oops, dunking from the free throw line. Welcome to the Sports Fix with Stix and Anonymous Big Homie. We in the house, and like I just said, we are presenting the consensus. Okay, preview NFL broken down for you for this. You know what I'm saying? My man, he's out of commission. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take it easy on his voice a little bit. Y'all know me for wild out shenanigans and foolishness, not stand up reads. Okay, but hey, you about to hear the homie give the good stand up read like we always do with professional status, just so there's no bumps in the road. And then we're gonna let, you know what I'm saying, domestics come through with all of the info, knowledge, game, you know what I'm saying, to lace y'all up properly. But remember to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. Go to thisisfunner.com for more podcasts and online content. Grab some merch while you're on there, and that's where the Funner family is at. Check us out on YouTube, Sports Fix with Stix. Subscribe and smash up that like button. Follow us right now on Twitter. You know we always stumble on that, whether it's him or me. You got to get in that conversation, man. It's at Stix015 on Twitter if you want to hit with him, and it's at homie_anonymous if you want to holler at me, because we always available to do that.
Feel free to tag us in all your stuff that you post out there, everybody. We want to be a part of your conversation. We'll let you know how we feel and how we don't feel about it.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I thought we should have some fun with it, and we're gonna break it down, and we're going to break everything down into divisions for everybody to make it nice and simple, and then we'll give you a nice big bow tie at the end. But what we're gonna do is on the Stix and Sports 2022 NFL season preview, we're gonna hit up. Stix is gonna let y'all know everything that we claimed last year. I don't know what the hell we said. Well, I think I know what I said last year. Well, we got it right at. Well, we got it wrong. Yeah, we're going to look through that. We're going to check in with both of these divisions, all of the common knowledge, all of the little shenanigans and bullshit that we've been talking about leading up through the preseason, getting us to week one. And then the games begin. We are going to force select 1 over, 1 under per division. Okay, based on Vegas win totals. Okay, so follow along with us. You might get a little nugget out of that, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna keep it real too. We're gonna talk about performance on the field. We're talking about straight wins and straight losses. Okay, but we're gonna keep in mind that the Vegas guys and all the gamblers, we like to get that ticket occasionally, and we love to go to the counter occasionally. We're gonna make sure we point out all the big games on the schedule too, man, and then we're just gonna go from there. So the way that I see it, I'm gonna let you roll the wheel, and what division are we gonna stop on first? You tell me what division.
We're going to go with the AFC East, and like you referenced, Tommy, we're going to go over the review from last season. Our picks real quick, and then we'll just hit it, and then we'll
I'd be interested to know what I said about the AFC East last year, because I'm pretty sure I had some words to say about Belichick and the Patriots, I'm sure.
Yeah, so, and I'm going to save the division picks for when we get to the end and do our division picks, wild card and dark horses. So I'm just going to go over the over-unders that we went over with the AFC East last year. The call out, we had Buffalo was 11. They finished with 11 wins. We both had the over, so not much we could do there. And then let's see, we did call New England was 9.5 over under, and you called over in that. And I think you actually called out 10 wins on the money. So shout out to you.
I have faith. What did I have faith, huh?
You actually called it on the money. You actually said 10 wins on that one. No over under. You just straight up called it. And you also called Miami. It was a 9.5 over under last year. And you actually called 9 wins exactly on that one. They finished with 9. Those were the only picks that we had from the division. So the AFC East plays the AFC North.
They play both Norths.
Oh yeah. If AFC North, NFC North, and their 17th game is against the NFC West. So
Okay.
anything you see from these four teams in the division, we have the Patriots, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets. And
Yeah.
we can't give away our picks for the
Right.
division, but we're just talking straight over unders here. So
Yep.
the over unders set right now that we got off of the Vegas website is Buffalo 11.5, New
Mm-hmm.
England and Miami 8.5, and the New York Jets 5.5. So do
Okay.
you want to pick your two first? Or you want me to go first?
All right. Well, you wanna make these force plays first. You want to give the information first, and then make the selection.
Yeah, we could chat it up a little bit and see, and then we'll make our selection on
Okay.
these.
I mean, we know what happened. Let's just do a real quick 2-minute flashback. We know what happened last year with this squad. Buffalo just made it all the way to they couldn't get no more. You remember the last game that they played in with Kansas City. You can't fight no harder than that. Okay, it just is what it is, and we know what happened with Miami and the turmoil of after the season with my man Brian and all the his shenanigans and Nat and what they got going on in Miami with the ownership and trying to get Tom Brady, blah blah blah. But everything else in that division wasn't really anything to talk about. But now we have a lot of different shenanigans going on. So we talked about what they said NFC North and the AFC North is on their schedule. So if you look at let's just look at New England first. New England is going to open with 3 out of 4 on the road from October 24th, bro, to November 23rd. They only have one home game for a month, so they're going to be in a nice little. They could dig themselves in a hole, I think, pretty quick with Miami, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Green Bay in their first 4. Okay, so that could be a hole for them. I'm just looking at where the way things lay out for these dudes because we know what New England is. If you talk about New England first, let's talk about them.
Yeah,
We know that they didn't add much to what they had going on in New England,
and
as
they
far
never
as I
do.
know.
Yeah,
Okay, I think if anything, there were some subtractions with what they had going on there. They lost the one safety cornerback there, J.C. Jackson. He's gone. Shaq Mason. It's a couple other people, and they end up with Devontae Parker. We talked about. They don't know who's going to be calling the plays. We talked about that before. So I don't have anything. I don't have a lot on New England really, and all of that. Let's go straight to what my forced over play is. Miami at 8.5. I think they're going to be a 10-win team. And right now, if you played it, you'd get minus 140 on that.
I like, I like Miami in that, and I feel that when you're talking about additions, obviously they picked up. I mean, I can't disagree. Um, I was going with the forced over on that one easily too.
Yeah, I wanted to be
Uh,
more controversial, but that's my one.
it's almost too hard not to take that over with the new head coach Mike McDaniel coming in, kind of setting the tone with that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the pickups of Tyreek Hill. Um, they got that, and what else?
They got
Melvin Ingram as well,
yeah,
linebacker, right?
and they
From
always in the NFL always hooks them up with 3 out of 4 home games in September. So all of these teams, while they're end of summer is happening, they get or Miami weather, I should say, in September still, which these teams tend to fall apart in. And that's like that Denver one at the beginning of the season with the altitude that always comes out. So they have 3 games starting off. So we'll get a good look at what they have going on with Miami and that offense, man. It's just going to be
in week one at home
week one, New
with New
England,
England.
right
So
off, right
it'll
off the
be
rip
right off
with
the
these 2
bat,
teams we were talking about.
and then at Baltimore, and then Buffalo home, and then at Cincy, and then at New York.
I
But
think, bro, I think that the Jets can still win 6 games. If I was had to make this force, I'll say my force under would be New England. Book it right now. I didn't even have it. But I think I got it now. That's it. It's New England, bro. New England's win total is 8.5. I see them in the clutter of not being able to knowing who's calling plays, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna get confused, bro.
Gosh dang it. I hate agreeing with you, but with New York, with Buffalo being at 11.5,
right.
You know what? I am gonna disagree with you. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. They only won 11 last year. Everyone's hyped. Okay. It can't be, I mean, they are probably
that's what I like.
A wild pick for everybody to go out there and just dominate. But I think tomorrow, and we're going to talk about Thursday's game sometime, probably tomorrow, before it gets started. So be on the lookout for that. But with the Jets only being at 5.5, I mean, you got Flacco starting the first 4. He might be able to scratch out a win. Who do they got? They got Baltimore at Cleveland, Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Then, Zach Wilson comes back. Oh, they got a tough schedule, but I think the Jets. But 5.5 still, I'd rather take the forced under on 11.5 at Buffalo, because I don't think that they're a game better than last year, and they probably got away with a couple. So I'm just gonna go with the under on Buffalo there. So recap.
Yeah, I like that, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I like that is because that is not to script. Everybody is gonna be sticking is gonna be thinking about Buffalo to go straight to scratch, do exactly what they're supposed to do. I like that. I like the contrarian play, you know what I'm saying? Because that was my secondary about to make y'all go crazy. You know what I'm saying? By picking that under, you know what I'm saying? But not to mention too, another little schedule thing. How about the NFL? You're gonna hear this throughout the rest of the pods too. The NFL coming for the NBA's Christmas ham, boy. And it applies in this division right here. Green Bay at Miami on Christmas Day. How about Christmas Day in Miami, bro? What you think about that? Hey. I mean, that's the first thing I think about Santa Claus is the beach and the club, wings,
snow, nice, hot weather.
First thing I think of. So,
all right. Well, we'll wrap up the AFC East. So I have Buffalo under 11.5, Miami over 8.5, and homie, you got New England under 8.5 and Miami over 10. And a little teaser for you. I'll tell you why I like your you'll find out why I like your New England pick later on in the show. Sweet. All right. I got papers everywhere over here, bro. So let's move on to the
What about if Odell Beckham comes to Von Miller gets Odell Beckham to come play for the Bills?
Then they have another weapon. They're going to probably need it because, receivers go down with those ACLs every once in a while throughout the year. So he could be one of the pickups if that ends up rolling their way.
I'm just glad that the Dolphins is going to come in here and compete in this division. In this division, man.
And with the I think the head coaches have a lot to do with it right now. How many rookie head coaches are there? Like 8?
Come on, man.
I mean, there's plenty of those, and then there's plenty of the veterans out there. And you got, like Saleh with the Jets, who's been there a couple years. You got McDermott, who's
if Zach is only out for 3 weeks, that could be a good thing. That gives the offensive line a chance to get themselves together before they get this boy killed in game 1. Right.
Right.
So, he's gonna be good. They got nothing but young weapons in New York. So that's gonna be interesting watching them grow with a coach who doesn't say that he's biting kneecaps off, but when they put the camera on him, he looks like he just ate a kneecap. Okay, and Saleh is serious about that. We're gonna see if Buffalo can, finish this thing off. And for me, I mean, it's just gonna be interesting watching the decline of the Patriots and hoping that they become your morning show chatter, hot take fest of let's just clown New England because of something else that happened wrong. Hopefully it don't be Matt. Hopefully it just turned train wreck after everybody done left Belichick there by himself with his sons, bro, to coach.
with his